Yo, I think
two pens are better than one.
I think that guy was a rat fink. Well, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Never knowing which way we'll go. You get this way from the work and the sweat from your fist to your elbow. So, when you're on a roll, you'll never get caught unless you think that this life is dull.
Feel like I'm in a bit of a dilemma. Feel like I just got stuck in a shake and then a bit of a tremor. I don't know if it did stem from something that I did. Maybe the time machine that I built is having people flip their lid.
So don't let the stress overwhelm you, cause you know you're blessed. Well, when you put up to the toughest test, you jump the obstacle, and you know it's never getting any lesser closer. You're just looking for a little bit of closure, but you know you're on a roller coaster, going up and down and upside down. It's
now they put you on a poster. You never wanted to be a role model. You're sitting back there judging you while you have a bottle. But you say, I'm not harming anything, so I sit back and I sing. You know that you try to sting every last feeling.
So don't cast your judgment, no discretion.
Totally, dude. I was further for a bit last time. One of my ears was just like. What? What are we doing, man? Hey, are you guys in a band or something?
Yo, they left me like chopped liver. They called me a quitter. When I knew I had more to give, I was a giver. But I would never move on longer if I didn't have support from my friends. So I kept walking out of this dungeon.
Then time for another adventure. You break out your dentures because you are a Canadian hockey player from the past, and now you're a slayer of the backyard and the back country, and you're coming out to back country because you wanna get like a psychedelic height.
We've just crossed the line to new territory. I think that it should not be scary. Let's go on leading this force way into the dark, deepest darkness of our hearts.
Been down a pathway for so long before I can say I know that I can stray from it for a minute, but then I'm coming back because I'm coming back to win it. It's all about the competition. It's all about the aggression and precision.
Wow, flee. So you gotta be fleet on your feet. Make your movements not so discreet. Then one day, judgment day, and you will meet.
It's all about the competitive drive. Some were born to thrive. You know that you can arrive, or you can disperse. You can show up and everybody feels they're gonna leave in a hearse. Is there a spider? I know I will recite her.
So what are you plotting? Are you a Johnny Rotten? Well, I think I might move closer to you in the summer or in autumn. But for now, I am happy where I'm at. I dug my roots deep. I know that I'll get to the cap. The tip-top tailor, I'll make a suit, and sooner I'll know the wager.
Spotting in a spotlight because I think that I saw that the other night. So I've gotta follow the white rabbit down the hole because you know I just need to take that stroll. Put my mind to roll and it to pick up, and then you know you got it like it's a stick up.
Don't let the sediment collect, cause that's when your soul is not protected. And I know it just might intersect with my soul and my mind, so I will always intercept it and the challenges it brings. I'll just put it up with lyrics and hobbies that my soul and my song does sing.
It's time to be the centerpiece. It's not time to decrease. You know that you'll never live life on your knees. Rather die living to the fullest. You know, just go back and pull it. You know you're not gonna mull it.
No lamplight is shining, I'm not the center of attention. I think I failed to mention that I got a little dissension and ascension going on at the same time. I think I need a lesson.
Having feelings I just can't explain. Now my body starts to strain, and your neck starts to crane. You know you can't hold back no more, no refrain.
When you are just doing the bare minimum, how could you ever reach the limits nearing the maximum?
Breaking ground was lost, but now it's spring and I am found.
Found.
The winter is over, popping up like new grass seed or the clover.
Yo, it's a new day. Should we go off the path and stray? I think that I may feel great if the sun rays collect on me and follow in the wind's breeze. Sooner or later, I don't need to even say please, 'cause when I'm walking, there's no bowing, not down on any knees. 'Cause there's nothing discreetly, I know it's just me.
Time to go down the road. You know it's time that you implode, then explode like a bomb underwater with a calm. And you're coming out like a drum hitting on the tom.
Life is getting harder, chalk this one up to karma. If you feel like all your goals are out of reach, and you just gotta get closer where the lessons are taught. Don't be moving your feelings like you're a robot.
I was down in Pensacola on a floating roller coaster, grabbing champagne, giving to a girl. Well, I do toast her. I know that I could coast back to the coast, but I need to stay. I know my mind will wander away.
Cracking the dam, I think I am about to run for this again. Out of my element, yes, I'm a resident. I've come and I am not the conventional one. I know that I'm just living this life of fun. I don't roll by my hip, no loaded gun.
Sticking out just like a sore thumb, like I'm hitchhiking on the road, just like I need a crumb. So come pull over, I just need a ride. I need to hit the road again, I just need to hide, because what I have left behind I need to leave. I'm not a deceiver, I don't have no tricks up my sleeve. I just need to get to my destined place. Jump off the bus, now time to save face.
No longer a small fly, you need to brush off the flies. No longer been mesmerized, you need something that hits you, that re-energizes and makes you feel like you're a wisest.
Been on a hot street, rolling dice on a riverboat for a week. Turn it down, turn it tongue in cheek. Never gonna sleep until I hit that peak.
Cold of the winter hits like a splinter. I'm not worried what happens after. Staggered as I'll never collapse until I say life's like a big game of Jenga, waiting on the next turn of dice of karma.
Now I don't know which direction, but when I grab the microphone, feels like an infection that starts to spread. I see in red, like the night of the dead. Not looking for cred, just looking to spit out a little bit of the fury. Just looking to take some feelings and give them a bury.
Bring 'em up through the dirt to the surface. You like to flirt with the danger, it makes you nervous. It makes your heightened senses kicking and you never resent them. So if it's your life on a cliff, would you push off a jump? Could you resist, kid?
Burn it down, then ashes all around. It's the fertilizer for the next generation, the next plantation.
Burn it down. We're gonna toss the ashes around. Burn it down. We're gonna spread the ashes around. Oh, the pinnacle moment, it's so tragic. If you don't make yourself addicted to the moment like you own it, then it's worthless, and you know you could have done better. It hurts, don't it?
With each puff, my mind starts to move a little bit more smooth. It starts to get a little less rough. Each instant starts to get a little less tough. I know that I'm on the cusp and I'm just on the cuff.
Religion, it is blinding, it is burning, it makes me think that there's a better way. No one is listening, no, the phone is not ringing, no. I think I'm in a comatose state. If I got a rainbow, I would follow. If no peace would follow.
Words running through like waves as it crashes, just like floods of the flashes, taking away roads as it erodes, changing the way and our area codes.
Hearts wicked, souls are withered and blackened. But where were you when the battle call came? Well, I think you were shooting at the target with bad aim. But you knew if you came to it, you'd be giving your family last name shame.
Raising the flag, the army like the THC, raising it up with the greenery. Time to segregate and separate, then procreate. The system will deflate.
If the tides had turned, would your heart still burn? Well, I think everything in this life you gotta earn, and the lessons that you teach, well, you never will learn unless you got something, and I think it's your turn.
Feels like I'm burning rubber. I know that out. I just wanted to cover because it needed to be a little bit more wide, and then I need to catch it in stride.
Well, we're in good company. Well, I think that shit repeats in history, but it feels good where I'm at. I'm glad I'm born in this moment, and I think I'll take that for a check around the tracks. Cause I finally learned how to take everything and heighten it, but at the same time learn to relax.
This is the redux, it's like acid reflux. Take 2 Tums, I couldn't give 2 fucks.
Well, I need another paycheck, cause right now my wallet's looking suspect. A little dusty round the dollar bills if you need a cheap thrill. Well, I know I'm feeling ill, cause I've been drinking too much and taking too much pills. Well, I'd probably be bouncing off the windowsills, off the ceiling. I've been reeling and I'm stealing these emotions. Well, I take it off the ocean and I know that I'm plummeting like a rocket down to the ground. And I know I'm on the summit, and my soul and my mind are nowhere to be found.
Drinking too much, maybe grab a doobie. I thought I was fucked up, but now I'm feeling groovy. That's right, the way it's like a smoothie. For my mind, you gotta prove me wrong. Feeling like King Kong, climbing buildings. That's how fucking strong I'll build a raft. When I'll take a bath in a hot spring and I'll laugh.
Well, my mind in this life is turning like it's turning in a blender. I'm like a letter that ain't been stamped and it is getting a return to sender.
She said, hey, do you want a liquor? I said, she's your girlfriend and I'm playing both of you like you're a girl rash dog clicker. I flick ya, you open up. That's right, you know, I am your cup. You're my kettle, put you to the pedal. That's right, you're like Hansel and Gretel.
Cause when the motor stops, do you have a sail that can be set? And if the sunset drops, do you have a bunch of goals unmet? But right now you're just spinning in the middle of a blackened ocean, and you're trying to raise such commotion that someone sees you, but there is just silence.
So what's the potion to stop all of that commotion? I don't know, maybe some weed lotion. Oh yeah, then some Frank Ocean in the background, some serene, some feelings. You know you're coming back, you know you're always kinda reeling. You're dealing the same thing since your mind started dialing.
Come to grips all about moderation. Cause we're a nation of gluttony and a scrutiny. Well, I think that we're 2 steps away from a shade of unity, or another step against tragedy.
And up come the batters, one by one, but each one shatters. Just like the oil after it's burnt down to coal on the foil.